Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hey guys, so we got a trailer today for Arrow. Last 5 episodes coming up for season 5. Let's jump right into it. Now, I've already seen it. It's over. Some pretty cool stuff shown in here. It really excited me to go over it with you guys. It was pretty epic. I really like this trailer.
Chase has been in the wind for a week.
He's picking us off, one by one.
Who better than you knows the truth? That those closest to you are fated to suffer for your sins.
I put the hood on to right my father's wrongs.
Oh, we get to see Yalfei and stuff like that. That's going to be really cool, seeing that.
Nothing ever
Yalfei
dies.
return, and then Black Simon setting her up for season 6. Back to season 6. So much. Oh, we can get to see Starface guy there. Oh, so much. There's so much in this. It's just so good.
It takes to save the city, and that created him.
Yeah.
How'd you think you were gonna beat me, Oliver? We were trained by the same teacher.
We have unfinished business.
Oh, we get to see the sisters. You know, Goose sisters go at it. That's
No,
gonna
John,
be
I'm
so
on the
fun.
side that's gonna put Chase away. I'm sorry. Not that.
I already told you, Oliver. Everyone that you
Looks like
care
we get to see
about.
Black Canary versus Black Canary, or Black Siren versus Black Canary, or Diana. That's gonna be fun. Oh, there's so.
Freeze, jerkwad!
This is gonna be so good.
Oliver can't do this alone.
No, we cannot do it alone. So who does he get?
Hey, kid.
Goddamn Winston, that's gonna be so good. Oh. So that was just an amazing. I can't wait to see Slade Wilson back. Now, who knows how much of he's gonna be back? If I'm not mistaken, the actor was busy with like his own other show that he's doing. I forget which show though, but because I do follow him on Instagram and stuff, so I've seen lots of him doing his other show. But I think I could definitely see him being back for 1 or 2 episodes. So it's definitely gonna be fun to see that. So let's go through and try and break it down. So I think it's around. So here's where like around the 22nd mark, where we start seeing new footage. We just see them. We see Thea will be back and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. And then we get to see some Yao Fei and stuff. That's going to be interesting to see that. If we see some Yao Fei back, that'll be cool. Maybe during the flashbacks as they go back onto the island and stuff. Or actually, technically, Yao Fei is already dead in there. So or maybe it's flashbacks within the flashbacks. Whoa, all the way to that. Or maybe he's starting to see Yao Fei in the flashbacks as he puts himself back on the island or something like that for the next 5 days or something like that, so he can get into that state of, you know, in the first season when he came back, it was a little bit like he was a bit he wasn't right type of thing in the first few episodes of the first season, because he just spent 5 years, whereas, you know, he needs to get back into that memory where he acts and pretends to be like someone who was on an island for 5 years to convince everyone. So it's gonna be interesting to see that, and that's maybe where this Yao Fei comes back into it. And then maybe
I put the hood.
We get, you know, the mask of the first Deathstroke guy from the island. And we get, you know, Felicity doing her stuff. Then we get this cool one of Paul Blackthorne with Katie Cassidy. Probably where she kind of later on will capture him in this trailer. If we continue on, we get just a shot of that. Some explosions, some climbing. Oliver back in his black mask thing with Mr. Terrific behind him. Then we get I forget this guy's name, but he was from the WWE match that Stephen Amell did, so he was gonna be cool to see him. I definitely can't wait to see him. I think it's Stardust, if I'm not mistaken. His name is, I forget his character name in the show, but it's definitely gonna be fun to see him back, and that'll be cool to see. It'll also be cool to see if we ever get him. I wonder if they're ever going to give him more of a costume in the show, kind of like his WWE stuff. Although I'm not much of a WWE fan, but I think it'd definitely be cool to see this. I think he was pretty good. His acting in that episode was way more better than in my opinion, than WWE acting. But that's just me. So let's just continue into it. We just get seeing him beat up Wild Dog. And we get some flashback footage and stuff where he's fighting some people on the island. And then we get a cool shot here just of them playing with fire. We get some Diggle stuff. Diggle and probably Nisa Al Ghul back. It looks like also, if we go back, actually I missed it. We go around here. When we get Oliver and Malcolm Merlin is back, that's going to be cool, which is going to be interesting to see how they explain that with Legend of Tomorrow. Hopefully they got to touch on the fact that, you know, where was he been, you know, stuff like that. Oh, he's messing with time and stuff like that. And or no, is he back in? Because if you watch Legend of Tomorrow, then they send them back. They sent Leonard Snart back. They wiped his memory and sent him back into the time so they didn't mess with him. Did they do that with Malcolm? Did they send him back to before Eobard took him and all that stuff? So then there's no mention of it, but then there's kind of, I don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see how they touch upon that, because then I probably got to rewatch the episode of Legends. I'm going to forget if they wiped his memory and sent him back to 2017 and just left him type of thing. That's what they did for Captain Nicole, Leonard Snart, but I wonder if they did that for him so that he doesn't remember going to play time travel with Leonard with Reverse Flash and Damien Dark. Because that would have been cool as if he knew all that. So it's going to be interesting to see how much he remembers of that. I just forget if he remembers that or not. But that's a cool shot there. Then we get some more Green Hour versus Prometheus and stuff like that, which looks very cool with the rest of the team. And then we get a cool Nisa Al Ghul versus Talia Al Ghul and stuff like that. That's going to be fun to see that showdown. That's going to be really epic.
Business.
What else do we got here? We have some Felicity kind of deciding to do her own thing and kind of taking on. I guess I can't tell if this, you know, is Felicity trapping Oliver in this kind of electric cage, or is it's just the other way around. I feel like it's Felicity totally from the trailer, but it could be either way.
Wait, I'm sorry.
You know, it looks like she's trapping him and leaving him in there, so that's going to be cool to see that, probably with their attackers group and stuff like that. Then we get the two Black Canaries fighting each other. We get Black Siren versus Dinah Drake. That's going to be really cool, seeing their powers go head to head. I'd love to get a full episode with only 5 episodes left. It would be cool to get at least one of them, maybe half an episode or at least more, or a full episode of just the two of them fighting. Like their part is just fighting the whole time. That would be epic to see that.
I already told you.
And then we get to see some more flashback stuff. We get to see, you know, Prometheus just kind of talking to him. Some Arrow stuff. This is where they go. Oh, and then we go back there. Let's see. Get some Oliver stuff. And we get some Evelyn. Looks like she's holding a gun up to Thea and stuff. So that'd be cool to see that. Oh yeah, just a bunch of different colors. It looks like Oliver and Felicity are going to hook back up again. So that'll be interesting to see where that goes and how that ends this season with that. And then it looks like we might be seeing Wild Dog get back with his daughter maybe in this thing. So that'll be cool to see that. Nisa Al Ghul stuff, probably fighting Talia. And then Felicity back in this with this awesome cool gun and stuff. That'll be cool to see that. She points it at Oliver. So I think that's pretty much it. Then there's obviously the reveal of him, Oliver, going down to try and get Slade to help him. So that'll be cool to see that in the show. So it's really definitely going to be fun to see these next 5 episodes of Arrow. Definitely can't wait to see how this ends. So let me know what you think, guys, about this. Caesar Real in the comments below. What did you think about it? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.